Hello everybody, welcome back to my 4th Resistance 3 weapons review and class setup guide. Today we're running with the DeadEye sniper rifle. This is a Chimera based sniper rifle, and the DeadEye was first introduced in the 3rd installment of the Resistance series. The other snipers back then was the Fire-Eye, which could have the ability to basically slow down time, but they took out that aberration in this game and now it is replaced with the DeadEye. So let me go ahead and talk about why I think the DeadEye is a good enough, decent sniper rifle, but then it still has one flaw. But it could be overcome by a few other things. Now, this is not a perfect weapon in my eyes. No. This is a good looking sniper. Yes. This is a very good sniper. Yes. But, if anything, it's probably not... Well, it's a very balanced sniper rifle, yeah, but it's probably not the best in any situation that comes with close quarter handling. This is one of the 2 long-range version rifles in the game, and I actually tried picking up this gameplay, just so I can say this now, just about yesterday. When I was playing with my friend, he basically distracted me the entire time. Okay, well, I was doing this without him knowing, so kind of just throwing a gameplay in there, see if I can get one. It's on Seaside, of course, which is a good map to get some pretty good sniper shots off of. You got buildings you can camp on, all that good stuff. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and get into the gun. Well, it is a 2-shot to the body, and it is a 1-shot to the head if you are precise on your aiming and your accuracy is pretty well done. If anything, the primary upgrade to the gun, which would cost about 5 skill points, which your first upgrade, which will upgrade the primary fire, would be... You get variable zoom with your sniper rifle, which if you hit up on the D-pad while aiming in, or if you hit down, you can... When you hit up, you can zoom in, and when you hit down, you can zoom out, back to normal field of view. Now, the main fire of it does not... It does increase damage, I believe, but not like a 10-fold damage or anything like that. Whereas, like, say, the bullseye did. But this weapon will... It only increase. Okay, when you scope in, this will be kind of hard to explain, so kind of keep along and try to figure out what I'm trying to get at here. When you scope in with the weapon, there's a little lock-on system. It's not like a full lock-on system. As you can see, there are these little dashes amongst the people's upper body. It's around their shoulders towards their head. This is basically a headlock where you can pinpoint where the enemy's head will be and get a pretty clean and decent headshot, if you were lucky enough. Now you also notice I have a little bar that shows up underneath my sniper rifle scope, my crosshair, whenever I'm aiming in at something and holding it for a long time. We'll get to that stuff in a minute, but right now, that is an attribute, by the way, so if anybody wants to know, that is. Now let's go ahead and get to the abilities. As you can see, all the people are painted yellow on my screen. Now why is that? Well, I'm using thermal vision. But thermal vision is a close range vision. It's used for like reaching indoors and stuff. So why am I using it with a sniper rifle? Well, there are coincidences where you will probably get spawn trapped, and the best way to overcome the spawn trap is to have a level 3 Deadeye that could break you out in a heartbeat. And seeing where the enemy is with thermal vision and hiding in a corner where the enemy can't get you could possibly get you out of the spawn trap itself. Now, once again, going back to the upgrade system, level 3 upgrade to the DeadEye, which will increase your secondary fire, allows you to have a phase blast, which could shoot and penetrate through any solid object and can break through any wall. Now, this could be handy with thermal vision because you can see the enemy behind the wall and thus take them out with a phase shot. Now, the phase shot itself is a charged up blast, a proton charge, which you can only use the secondary when you aim in with the sniper rifle. This could easily obliterate your enemy if timed just right. Now, with an upgrade, it takes less time to activate, but it's still a somewhat hard to use secondary, mainly because you have to time it just right and you have to wait for the enemy. But I recommend just going with the primary fire and using the secondary fire in case of anybody, kind of countering corners or anything like that trying to hide away from you. So other than that, you should really be kind of wary of your surroundings, and that's where thermal vision comes in handy. Now, you also may notice I have the ammo beacon ability equipped, and that is for good measures, as the sniper rifle only has 25 shots. It has 5 shots per clip, excluding bandolier. With this, you're probably going to run out of ammo quite often, and usually, you know, resupplying would be a good idea at most occasions, kind of like this, where as soon as you spawn in, you're getting a kill streak, you kind of want to resupply in your sniper rifle and keep going. Now, a little trick that a lot of people do is they basically acquire themselves unlimited fire. If you stand upon an ammo beacon while firing, and for a short period of time, you will have unlimited fire. You could also say it is kind of like the Militia Man from Uncharted. That is something my friend said, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it for him, give him credit for it. But yes, it is Militia Man from Uncharted 3 if you play that, where you have unlimited sort of bullets, but you still can run out depending on your rate of fire. Now, the rate of fire on this weapon is not very high, but its damage is extremely high. Of course, a 2 body shot and 1 headshot, and other than that, you can really pick up some pretty good kills if you're lucky and accurate enough. And that's what this gun counts on. It wants accuracy. You need accuracy with this weapon to get a good kill. Now, you also noticed about the bar underneath my crosshair, that is my second attribute called Patience. Where Patience allows me, if I hold it down a crosshair on an enemy for a short period of time, if the bar turns full, I can do full maximum damage to the enemy that the weapon will acquire for me. Any weapon can use Patience, but it's best to use it on weapons that take Patience for real, like the Wildfire or, say, the DeadEye, for example, that we're going with here. With that being said, instead of being a 2-shot to the body, your newly acquired Patient DeadEye could turn into a 1-shot to the body. It still will be a 1 hit to the head, but you know, other than that, it's still a rather decent perk, and I definitely would say probably use it, mainly because you could get in coincidences where you are having a sniping contest and the other guy does not have patience and you really want to take the guy out. You know, you have a snipe off over here and you just want to blow him down, like that. I got a perfect headshot right on him, but of course with patience help me out. It kind of makes me feel like if I miss the head, that I can get the body and still get a kill. That's what patience helps me do. And if you actually take your time and you start learning patience, you'll also become a good sniper. I don't want to say like me, because I'm not really the best sniper in this game, but I use the DeadEye quite often. I used to use it a long time ago quite often as well, but kind of just fell out of place with that weapon. And my first ability attribute that I have on is going to be Vital Signs. Now, Vital Signs is a attribute that allows you to see the enemy's health, their health bar, while aiming in on them. And that's whenever you shoot an enemy, you usually can see like their health bar. They try to get away. You're like, okay, I understand. He's got half health left. I can take him out with 1 more shot. I can take him out with a headshot. You know, yada yada yada. Whatever. The Vital Signs works best on weapons that require you to at least aim in on the enemy. Like maybe if I made 2 Carbine could work with it. You could use that. That's fine. Now, upgraded, it comes with the ability to also see the enemy's tactical and support abilities. I mean, combat, my bad. I think it also allows you to see their attributes as well, but I'm not, again, 100% sure. I think it was the abilities only. It's not that useful if you think about it, but if you ever just want to know what the guy's using and you kind of want to consequence over that, you want to use Vital Signs to see what he's got, that could also kind of help you out in that situation. Now also, you've noticed I am using the Hedgehog like I said earlier. If I did, I probably didn't. I kind of got, well, I think I did. But yes, I'm using the Hedgehog grenade to kind of keep myself in cover. Basically, I put it behind me. I put it on stairs, or I put it in buildings I'm going to kind of breach into, just in case the enemy knows I'm there and they run into the Hedgehog grenade. I also do not like people who use Hedgehog grenades, but I'm kind of getting a little bit over it. getting used to it and understanding how it works. Well, anyway guys, this is the end of the video, and I'll see you all next time.